And are you okay with that? I mean,
yeah, dude. I mean, I am comfortable either way, and I think it's better to not do it half-ass
well, this is
than
this
as
is
opposed to.
this is what I think. Financially, we're very crippled right now. We need to focus and make sure that this building is able to be rented.
When do you want to reschedule it to? I would say the end of the month.
I don't
Or is that too
I don't
late?
know that I'm prepared to actually pick a date yet because we still don't have those materials in hand. I mean, where is the conversation with the firm that was building that information? I mean, did they just give us something and said, "Here, I'm done with it"? Or I saw that it was a good response. And did he reply to that at all?
I haven't had my computer on since then.
No, there's no reply.
So, I mean, it's like, yeah, let's go ahead and commit to a date, but we're doing the same thing we did last
I agree.
time. Was not having what we need in hand. I think we need to try and get 4 holiday parties booked here, in December, where we just got the CO so we can legitimately actually start to rent it. And that's what we need to focus on. Our business model needs to be strictly renting the space. Wednesday, we put the word out that it's postponed, but we still show up because there's inevitably some people that aren't going to get the word and come, and we just have
something for them to do.
We just have an informal conversation,
Right.
and talk through what we're doing, but we don't have the big flashy razzle-dazzle.
Speaking of the kind of company we want to attract here, Eric put a post on our Facebook RSVP page. You want to talk about what you're doing? Suncoast Electric Vehicles, right?
Yeah, we're going to sell electric cars, the first electric car dealership. Strictly. We're going to be offering 2 types of vehicles to begin with. It's an urban vehicle. It's called an LSV. It's a low-speed vehicle, about 35 miles an hour max. We also have the WeGo Life, which is going to be a highway vehicle. The equivalency on that is gas to power would be 92 miles per gallon.
When will they?
The dealership's going to open in December.
Wow. How much will you be selling cars?
Well, the
cars?
LSV is going to be about 16,000, and then after tax rebates and stuff that you'll get on, it'll be about 26 for the high-speed vehicle.
How can we work together?
Well, that's why we're both sitting here. The first aspect of it is to reach people, not just of like mind. We need to convince the person who is not of like mind that this is the wave of the future, and prove that to them. How do we get together on that? We work together. You have a product that you're going to develop. I have a product that can enhance it.
I've seen proposals and financial models being run where they basically finance it as an appliance, as part of the home purchase.
So each home would have it, or each homeowner, home family.
I haven't seen that. So
Yeah.
that's something for me to look at.
But it would be financed that way.
As a
Kind of like as an upgrade thing.
Just financed in your mortgage payment.
That's
So you get the tax benefit of the mortgage payment. So current
I'd
money
buy
system.
the house and the car right now. I really would.
The money's got to make sense. You know what I mean? It's got to, okay, how many years?
Right.
What's it cost? You have to show those numbers versus I buy a gas-powered vehicle. You know what I mean? You have to show the money.
My brother owns a Subaru dealership, which, by the way, my brother's Subaru dealership is the greenest car dealership in America. It's Patriot Subaru up in Saco, Maine.
Oh, that's awesome.
What the Israelis do, and their country is being set up this way. You drive your electric car into the gas station, they drop your battery, they put a new battery in, and they say, see you later.
Right.
I'm working with a group on battery, bringing some new battery R&D and technology to the Tampa Bay area.
Let me tell you a little bit about me. I lobby Congress for clean energy, but as a national security issue. I'm with an organization called Operation Free and the Truman National Security Project.
The battery is a vanadium flow battery. It's an electrolyte battery, but there's a renewable energy park that's happening over around Brandon together with taxes.
But it essentially takes the cost of the improvements and amortizes them over 20
Amortizes it,
years?
no upfront costs, other than you might have to pay some energy rate, some
So if I've
Very
got,
small.
if I can put a completely off-grid, basically a self-contained utility system into a project, I can take a 30% federal tax credit on that, and then the remainder of that amount, I can
Oh, yeah,
amortize over
tax
20
credit's
years.
still applicable, but.
This is really, really, really important right now, because
I know.
we're actually
I
presenting
agree.
that. We're actually presenting that to,
Hillsborough County.
no, to some private clients on Friday. I mean,
If you could get a better interest rate with straight private money, right? You know, then why aren't we doing it for every single citizen? You know what I mean? It's every single property.
Who makes the decision? The
The
council?
council. First, it has to go through a committee.
Who's it with? Committee?
Right now, it's with housing, but we really believe, because it's commercial that we're starting with,
Right.
that it should be economic development.
So who's on that committee?
Who's on housing, or who's
Or
on
both.
eco development?
Push, Alex. Send out the camera this way then. Oh, thanks. Camera's what we really need right now. Oh, you alright? Yep. Sorry if I pushed you into something. You're fine, just bring it like that. Bring it, bring it, bring it. Woo! Game on. Up. Pick it up, Joe, go up. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Alright, we're done.
How do we get together on that? We work together.
this is why we have
We're just trying to get it
950
through.
gigs of content.
Happy birthday to